Flag City Honor Flight was again able to take several area veterans to Washington, D.C. today, many of them seeing memorials there in their honor for the first time.
Always an amazing experience for them. It's always a special trip for that many of them to wait so many years for. Dan Cummins is again with the group today and has more for us this afternoon from our nation's capital.
Big part of the day is going to the Vietnam Wall because most of the veterans on Flag City Honor Flight today did serve in Vietnam, and so they're looking for maybe some people they knew or maybe family or high school friends. Richard Brown from Wauseon is one of the Vietnam veterans who came home from Vietnam, but you were definitely injured. First of all, let's start with what you were doing in Vietnam.
I was an engineer. We were rebuilding the roads and highways of the country down there, and taking out the bridges that the French had put in and rebuilding them with bridges like we drive on today, steel and concrete. Those bridges were easy to blow up and take out of there, but that was basically my job over there when I was there.
And you got hurt over there. Tell me about what happened.
It was a construction accident. It wasn't a combat infantry.
So we're going to call OSHA on you?
I don't think OSHA was around then, were they?
Not in Vietnam, no.
No. But no, I had a head injury, but they stitched it up and everything is fine, but it was not a combat situation.
So no Purple Heart?
No Purple Heart, no. No.
How many Richard Browns are there on the wall?
15.
Did you know any of them other than yourself?
No. And there's a couple people on there that were from Wauseon that I knew from back then. Well, one was from Delta, one was from Wauseon. And Tom Allen from Delta, Roger Roof from Wauseon. Roger was 4 years older than me in school, and I'm not sure about Tom, but yeah, there's quite a few from Wauseon that is on there.
You made it home.
Yes.
Well done.
Thank you.
Richard Brown from Wauseon. I'm Dan Cummins with Flag City Honor Flight in Washington, D.C. More coming up later.